Every game says it's a masterpiece, but let's be real, most of them are lying.
Welcome to Good, Great, or Garbage, the series where I play games that you're talking about and some that you probably should have ignored. We're talking new releases, underrated gems, and just some overhyped disasters. And there can only be three outcomes: good, great, or garbage.
Please do keep in mind that these are all my personal opinions based on my experience with the game at the time of recording. I may not know everything about the game, so just bear with me.
Greetings, Jadanuskes, and welcome to another episode of Triple G. Now, before we begin, I'd like to remind y'all of something, alright? There's a lot of Roblox games that exist on the Roblox platform that either get heavily overlooked, shown little to no love at all, or are just simply overshadowed by other games, and I have no idea why that is. And it's just an unfortunate reality of a lot of Roblox games. People like to adopt an opinion before trying something new a lot of the time. So these smaller games that kind of had some fame and fell off or just never got shown any love never have a way to come back. And for the devs and Roblox creators that actually take care of their projects and want their projects to succeed, there's really no way around this without proper promotion. With that in mind, let's hop into the game of today. Today we play Hollowed, a pretty unique roguelike Roblox game that is fully released and available to play for free by anybody. So if you want to play, just search up Hollowed on Roblox and hop in. Hollowed currently has around 20 active players, over 90,000 favorites, and over 4 million visits. So the game had a short era of hype surrounding it before players just ultimately decided to stop returning. For those that are new here, there's chapters down below if you want to hear a specific part of today's rant, and if you enjoyed today's video, you're gonna enjoy every other video I posted, so please check them out. With that out the way, let's hop into our first chapter, the gameplay. Starting off Hollowed for the very first time, you're shown a character profiling page going pretty much over the birth of your character, including things like your name, any elemental affinities you might have, your personality, and more. After synchronizing your character, or just finalizing customization, you're loaded into a very helpful and mandatory tutorial that runs you through all of the controls and features you'll need to know before starting the game. The tutorial is a bit long, but it's 100% needed because roguelike Roblox games are extremely confusing. Be aware. Extremely confusing. After finishing up, welcome to the game, my boy. There's a starter quest that guides you through the early game, and it provides you a PvP shield until you begin your character's progression. Progressing in Hollowed is not a linear quest spam, so it can come off as confusing at first, but I'm gonna break it down for you. Alright, you got classes. Your character or strength revolves around classes, weapons as well, and also the armor that you decide to buy and pick up. It's best to visit the game's Trello first and decide what class that you actually want to end up going. You'll also need a currency called Runic to even obtain skills for your class, so you should spend some time exploring the map and opening chests and also completing the dungeons for some loot. Mind you, this is a roguelike game. Exploring is heavily, I'm forgetting the word here. Suggested, that's the word. Exploring is heavily suggested in roguelike game. There's a lot of money and chests and things that you can get around that's gonna help you progress. So if you're early game, don't know what to do, don't have a class yet, go just run around the world, find some chests. After you've obtained some money and you know what class you want, find the base trainer and obtain your first class. Now there are 3 tiers of class that you can get. There's your base class, advanced class, and hyper classes. There's also sins that you can unlock after you get your hyper class, and they work something like Deepwoken's talents, but these sins provide crazy buffs to your class. They so good they sometimes even change the way the whole class is played entirely. There's also magics you can obtain in the game, but like all these review videos, they come off my personal experience, and I never experienced any magic. I just wasn't interested in going to find it, so I never really asked the devs or anybody that was helping me how to actually get magic. I just wanted a great sword. And that's pretty much the basic gameplay and overview of Hollowed. Now, I know I'm leaving a lot of information now, and if you're new to this series, I don't want to put too much extra information because this is just a review based on my experience, not a guide. With the basic rundown of the gameplay out the way, let's hop into my thoughts and opinion. There's only going to be 2 chapters in this video, the gameplay and opinion, because that's all that I want to cover. A lot of you have probably been waiting on this chapter in specific or skip straight to it. So let's get to it. Hold on. I feel like a lot of people that played Hollow just aren't fans of road games. And I say this because I'm not a fan of road games. If you ask me to plop on a road game, I'm gonna tell you no. I'm not gonna just that. But I don't know what it was. There was just something about Hollow that's like, it looked different and it looked interesting, so I wanted to give it a try. The unique class-based progression that makes you visit Trellos or look up tutorials to figure anything out kind of takes away from the experience for a guy like me. I like going in blind, and I tried progressing blindly through Hollowed, and I pretty much got nothing done. And that's where I think most of the fall off happens. But when you think about it, really, roguelike games are literally meant to be that way. They're supposed to be somewhat confusing. That confusion is what promotes players to do things like explore the map and go to different areas they probably wouldn't even think about if they were simply following a quest line. And once you figure it out, the feeling is extremely satisfying. You just spend X amount of time looking for Y amount of objects, and now you got a Z solution. After I decided to stop going in blind, stop being prideful, and actually ask for help and look up a Trello, progression became 100 times more enjoyable because I understood what I was doing actually. Hollowed has a good progression system that gives you hours of content if you want to max out your class. And the combat in this game is great. Let me tell you about it, bro. I think the combat of Hollowed is probably my favorite part of all of this, man. There isn't a parry in Hollowed, it's more like a combo type PvP with perfect blocks where you chain skills together and do damage. I just love those type of games. Y'all already know how I feel about parry, so I don't even think we need to talk about it. But combo type games, I love them. I'll take a combo type game over a parry based game any day, and I'ma respectfully die on that hill. Now, I did a few 1v1s, and once I got the hang of it, that's all I wanted to do, bro. I was just trying to box. I was running ones, run it back. Running ones, run it back, man. The game's combat is extremely satisfying, bro. Especially with that new greatsword class they got. Oh my gosh, bro. It was just something about going up in the air and slamming down for big damage. Boom. I don't know what it was. I'm not glazing it. I just genuinely enjoyed it, man. And I'm gonna keep it a stack, man. Y'all gonna have to shoot me on this. I think Hollowed has the best type of PvP in any roguelike game. Take your shots now, because I'm down that hill. So with great combat, a good progression system, wonderful graphics, and unique concepts, what really holds this game back? As y'all know, I'm not tapped into most dev situations, but I did talk to the owner of Hollowed. And one of the main problems, like I said at the start of this, is a lot of Roblox games never get shown love, or they're simply overshadowed, and that is the exact case with Hollowed itself. Its small player count puts a subconscious negative thought on a lot of players who simply come across it without giving it a try. They see things like, they gonna say something like, oh, this is just Roblox. Or this is rogue lineage with extra assets, or this is just a copy, or this is just this, or this is just this. And I generally don't like that, bro. It's like I feel like that's one of my biggest pet peeves, and I said this on stream all the time. You can't just come inside and say you hate something because of the way it looks and it reminds you of something else. We're playing Roblox. We gonna take inspiration from other things. You're probably gonna hear the same sound effect in 4 different games, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as there's a unique idea behind it and they take their own way to do things, man. And that's exactly what Hollow does. So why people are slandering this game, I don't know. It's like people are very quick to put a negative opinion on a good project that's wrongfully shown no love, and they're even faster to adopt a negative opinion from somebody else. A lot of people just aren't individual. I created this exact series for situations like this to provide unbiased opinions on games that wrongfully get shown no love. They just don't get pushed out. Big creators aren't covering them. I created this series to show smaller games the proper love that they deserve. To sum everything up, Hollowed is a wonderful project that deserves a lot more love and attention than what it's getting. If you do enjoy hardcore roguelike games, I suggest you check out this game. Search up Hollowed on Roblox. And with that, hope to catch you on the next episode of Triple G. Peace.